Hey, what is up, Cynics? So a while back I purchased a $500 gaming chair on impulse at 2 in the morning because we all know that everyone makes their best judgment at 2 in the morning when they're extremely tired. The chair that I did purchase was the Titan XL 2020 softweave edition that I am currently sitting in right now. And once my Secretlab chair finally arrived at my house 1 month later, I decided to upload a first impressions review after just using the chair for a short couple of weeks. In that video I kind of go in depth comparing this $500 chair to a $200 gaming chair that I had been using prior to that, as far as what makes a $500 chair special over something under half its price. So this is kind of like a part 2 video, so if you did not watch that video first and you're overall looking for a review, definitely go check out that one first. I will link it down in the description below along with up top here. And of course, also in that same video, I did promise everyone that I would be uploading a follow-up review video a few months down the road. Well, it's a little late, guys, but it's better late than never, as they always say. Well, it has officially been over 6 months since I purchased my Titan XL, and I've gotten quite a few comments on my original video asking how it's held up over this amount of time, along with many other reoccurring questions that I do plan on answering later into the video near the end. So make sure you stick around for that. And of course, if you appreciate this video or you want to see future content like it on the channel, make sure to sub and follow us on all our social media, which is always linked down below. And before I waste any more of you guys' time, let's check out how the Secretlab Titan XL 2020 edition has held up over the last 6 months.
Okay.
So here is the Secretlab Titan XL 6 months later, guys. And I do want to make this clear, I have not cleaned this chair, I have not done any sort of maintenance on it whatsoever. I have purely just used this chair for 6 months straight, and this is how it is looking. All of the stitching on the chair is still flawless. This is how it looks almost entirely all over it. So absolutely no complaints on the quality of the actual stitching and make of the chair. The lumbar support is still working as it did day one. Still feels really great on the back. I really haven't noticed any wear and tear on either of the armrests. They still look pretty solid on both sides here. The neck cushion is still as good as it was day one. It hasn't sunk in at all. It is still very comfortable. The gel layer I love. It makes my neck feel really nice in the back of my head. I do also want to add that I'm not entirely very careful with this chair. I don't really watch what I'm doing that much as I should probably, so I've noticed no stains on it whatsoever, which of course is a good thing since it is a fabric chair, although that is another reason I got the soft weave. You can shampoo this chair, unlike the leather where you have to just get leather cleaner and conditioner. So I think it's a little bit easier to clean if you did have some sort of mishap like that. The cushion is still pretty firm, although it has given a little bit, so it does feel like it's a little bit more formed to myself. None of the upholstery on the bottom is coming undone, which is a good thing. I haven't experienced the armrests to loosen up at all like I have on past chairs before. And of course the wheels are going to be the most kind of torn up out of the entire chair. You got some scuffs from the wood floor, you got dirt and grime on there, some dog hair. So, I mean, that's nothing that can't be cleaned up a little bit or just, you know, down the road, purchase some new wheels for 30 bucks. The reinforced XL base has held up very nicely. I've experienced no squeaking or cracking or weird, strange noises. So yeah, everyone, that is the Secretlab Titan XL 2020 Softweave Edition 6 months down the road. So yeah, guys, that was basically it. I know it was short and sweet, but there isn't really a whole lot that I have to say about it that I didn't in my video after 2 weeks. A lot of what I thought of the chair still holds up. It still feels wonderful on my back. I look forward to it after work as far as like gaming or editing, whatever I have to do in it. It always is kind of a nice relief to sit down in it. The stitching is flawless still. I haven't noticed a single blemish on it. I have no stains on the fabric that I have noticed, at least. There's no tearing or stretching. Almost everything on the chair looks the same from day one, except for like maybe the wheels from rolling around on a hardwood floor all the time, so that's kind of normal. And you know, besides some dog hair and a little bit of dust, I still think this chair is holding up very well after half a year. Also, in the original video I did talk about the firmness of the chair. I warned everyone if you were purchasing this thinking that you were going to feel like you were sitting on a cloud, that was not going to be the case, and it definitely still isn't. This chair isn't going to be for everyone, but if you like a nice firm chair that feels pretty nice on your back and it feels quality, this chair is an excellent one for you, especially the XL version for the bigger guys out there like me or bigger gals. But I do have to say that the butt cushion has slightly gotten softer. I'm talking like just a little bit. It almost feels like it's formed specifically to me since I'm sitting in it every single day almost. So yeah, I don't know. I prefer a seat like this and I think it's pretty comfortable. Not everyone will, but that's basically gonna be the fact with any product out there, no matter what it is. And before we wrap up this video, I did have quite a few reoccurring comments on the original video asking certain questions. And I thought we'd do like a little Q&A now where I'm gonna read off some of the questions and just give you my personal answer on it. Just, I figured it might help some of you guys since it seems like a lot of people have been asking these things. So the first question that I have gotten quite a few times is how tall am I? Because my head barely sticks over the top of the backrest, meaning that the head cushion here is pretty much at optimal height. So I've had quite a few taller people reach out to me and ask how tall am I, because they are worried that this is not gonna work for them. So I am 6'2". Now some people that are a little bit taller than 6'2", I think will still get some use out of this thing, but it's more gonna be probably kind of a neck rest type of deal. But I still think that it would be very comfortable for you. So I'd say if you were anywhere from like 6'2" to maybe 6'5" or 6'6", I think you'll be okay with this chair. It is by far the tallest chair that I have ever owned. All right, question number 2 that I've been getting quite a lot is why did I go with the softweave version over the PU leather version? And it's honestly pretty simple for me. I have owned PU leather chairs in the past, and when I get warm, I stick to them. They peel after a while typically, and I also have a dog, so claws and leather do not go well together. And overall, I just prefer fabric things over leather. And when they named this thing softweave, they were dead on because this thing is extremely soft and comfortable. Another question I've been getting a lot is over 6 months now, has the chair started making any creaking noises, squeaking noises, anything it basically should not be? And the answer is no. It makes literally no noise at all. It has been a very solid chair for me. I sit in it for minimum 3 hours a day, sometimes 8, 9 hours a day, depending on what I'm doing. And I've experienced no strange noises, and I've actually noticed a lot on other videos that a lot of people also have not experienced any sort of weird noises like that. That is something that I can't say about chairs that I've had in the past. Next question I keep getting, how long did it take for me to get the chair from when I ordered it? I know I already said it earlier in the video, it took me about a month to get it. Now, be aware that that can be very different for other people, because I've had people reach out to me saying that they've waited 2-3 months for the chair, but overall they give you a time on the website, and it's typically anywhere from 3 weeks to apparently 3 months for some people. So be aware you might be waiting for this chair for quite a while, which is literally my crutch. I can't wait for things. But I did it for this, and I think it was worth it. Anyways, that is gonna wrap up my video. I appreciate any of you beautiful faces who stuck around till the end. And I do want to remind you, if you enjoyed this content and you want to see more like it in the future, give the video a thumbs up, comment down below if you have any questions on anything. Helps us sift our video through the oh so large YouTube algorithm and helps us get discovered. Other than that, if you want to see future videos from Blake or I on tech, games, movies, to literally anything nerdy in between, make sure to subscribe to Digital Cynics. Peace.